Hey everyone, this is Paul Gale from paulgalenetwork.com, and thank you for joining me today for video game news. It is September 1st, 2020, and these are the top news stories of the day. To kick things off, we got to take a look at NVidia and see what they showed off today, because it's a pretty impressive leap forward in technology for the PC home market, and you'll see why when I show you these cards and how much they cost, how much you're getting for the cost, and how soon you'll be able to buy them. Right here you can see their advertisement is that ray tracing is the new standard. Second generation RTX is equipped. Infinite ways to play is what they're calling it. We got the 3070, 3080, and 3090. The first GeForce unit that I'll show you is the 3070. It's already faster than the 2080 Ti. It's available this October. It's actually the last model to come out in terms of time, but it is also the most affordable. So if you could wait and you don't need the beefiest unit, you're okay going into next-gen PC gaming already at greater capability than the Xbox Series X or the PlayStation 5 will have. You're already a PC gamer, you have your tower, you have your monitor, you've got everything. You just need this new card for $500. There you are. It's not a bad price for how much you're getting already. But when I show you the RTX 3080, this is what they're billing as their new flagship. It has twice the performance of the 2080. And if you look at the comparison here, 20 shader T-flops versus 30 shader T-flops, 40, 58, 163, 238, 8 gigs, 10, 500 bucks, 700 bucks. Also September 17th. It's not bad knowing that you could hop in early, as in a couple of weeks, and be ready for next gen. Presumably the PlayStation 5 and the Xbox Series X are coming out early to mid-November. Here you'll already have your system ready ahead of the game and be much more powerful. Now, pound for pound, so to speak, in martial arts terms, this is the best unit. It's $700, which is $200 more, yes, but the amount of performance you're getting in each area respectively, I think justifies that cost, makes it worth going up. Now, if you go up one more, the GeForce RTX 3090, you can just see the jump. 36 shader T-flops compared to 30 from the 3080. 69, 58, 285, 238, 24 gigabytes, 10. So it's significantly higher in each category, but the price is also quite a bit more at $1,500. Now, honestly, if you have no issues with money, if you want to build the ultimate gaming PC, whether it's from scratch or adding this to your existing unit, this would be the way to go. It's also coming out September 24th, which, like I said, is after the 3080, but before the 3070. So really you have a few ways to go. Any of those three options sound good. The question is, are any of these three compelling enough for the new person that enters the PC market to take on for the first time? Because it's very attractive. The prices are really nice, especially the 70 and the 80 at $500 and $700. But it's not just buying this. There's a lot more to building a PC for the first time. So if you're an existing console gamer, and if your price range is that $500-$600 zone, I don't know how many people are going to be jumping to spend a couple $1,000s to make a brand new machine from scratch. But if you are, this is the time, because like I said previously, as they mentioned, as NVIDIA mentioned, this is the greatest generational leap yet in their own tech. So this is probably a machine that's going to last you for quite a while, provided that you have one of these three cards installed. But not bad. I thought I would share that today. Here's just a little bit of a look. If you want to see an actual trailer that NVIDIA put together, you could go to their website. they have a little video, 45 seconds long or so, and that's kind of entertaining. But here you can see the jump, and you can see the improvement over the old 1080 Ti. Not bad. Quite impressive. Okay. Next up, Resident Evil talk. Resident Evil Village, or Resident Evil 8. I thought the initial trailer for this was really cool a couple of months back. I was impressed by the visuals. I liked the big monster at the end, and the way they unveiled, I should say, VII, Village. Like, oh, that did it for me. This is coming 2021. That's next year. So it's only 13 or so months off, right? I could see this being a Halloween 2021 title, so that would be cool. But the reason why I'm bringing it up today is because Capcom announced that we're going to get a look at this game, a more in-depth look, at the upcoming Tokyo Game Show this September 27th. That's 26 days away, and we're going to see some, what's hopefully going to be awesome footage of a brand new Resident Evil. Now I'm stoked because the game to me from that trailer reminded me of the opening area from Resident Evil 4, which at this point is iconic in my mind, mixed with the gameplay, the perspective, the first-person nature of Resident Evil 7 that came out a couple of years ago. So hopefully this is an awesome game. I'm stoked. Just a few more weeks. But I thought I would share that today because that's got me pumped. Next up, a pretty big deal, and that is that AT&T has announced that they are no longer looking at selling the Warner Brothers gaming unit, according to Bloomberg today. It was previously discussed that they were potentially looking for a buyer, and that division of WB Games was approximated at $4 billion. Microsoft was supposedly a company that was looking at buying it, which would be huge. I mean, I'm wearing this shirt on purpose today, my Injustice shirt, and that's because Injustice falls underneath the WB Games umbrella, if you will. NetherRealm Studios with Mortal Kombat falls under WB Games. Harry Potter titles would be. You know, there's a lot. Between DC's content and Harry Potter and Mortal Kombat, you've got a lot of diversity. You've got several different genres that you can make up, including the ones that already exist, and that would be huge. Their reasoning, AT&T's that is, for not selling is because they see the value in the company, in the games division going forward. So right now, maybe it's not raking in the cash, and if somebody put in a bidding war and it went $4, $5, $6 billion, that might be attractive enough to make a good amount of money up front, but they see it in the coming years, sooner than later, possibly bringing in the money to make them hold on to it for now. Now, that would be a big acquisition from any company, but particularly Microsoft, because of all of the ones that were in the talks of potentially buying them out, other companies, I should say, including Activision, Ubisoft, EA, perhaps, those are third-party companies. Microsoft, they have their own console. So would it be as bold? It would be the most bold move for WB Games to go under the Xbox umbrella of ownership, because Microsoft could then have these franchises only release on Xbox platforms. Now, there's a lot that you could say that may not necessarily make that the case, because there may be existing games that were already licensed, already under contract to be released on the PlayStation 4, PlayStation 5, on Nintendo Switch. Who knows what would get cut up, what would still be made, what would be tossed out, what would become an exclusive, or would Microsoft see that, well, like Minecraft, how we own it, we allow Minecraft to be on multiple platforms because we could get a lot of money from Nintendo folks, from Sony folks, etc. Would they still allow technically their IP now, thanks to owning WB Games, would they allow it to be on other platforms? to make the most amount of money, possibly. Hard to say, but that doesn't really matter now because it's not going to happen, at least not anytime soon. AT&T is holding on. It was just kind of fun to discuss a little further of what could have happened. And who knows, it may happen one day, but that's all we know for now. And finally today, this is coming to us from Cyberpunk 2077. This is their Twitter page, and it's a brand new trailer of the game showing off ray tracing. And this uses the GeForce Ampere, which we looked at earlier. So all that you're missing in this bottom corner is that it says RTX on, ray tracing on. So you can see the quality of light and the reflections of the environment and how everything is illuminated in such a crisp way. What they really need to do is have a trailer run simultaneously, split screen, same trailer, RTX on, RTX off. The game comes out November 19th. CD Projekt Red's going to have another big hit on their hands, I think. This is just going to play again, so I'll pause it here. This is one of the big titles, one of the biggest titles of the holiday season. This is really going to elevate the company's overall financials of how much they've made in total as a company to a whole nother level. They've done a lot with Witcher. The Witcher 3 was a very big success, and I think Cyberpunk is going to be the next big thing, probably something that's talked about for quite a while, definitely well into 2021, because with this game coming out, the tail end of this year, I think its sales are going to last for a while and be the talk of different communities going forward for, at least several months. But that's it for today for video game news. It was kind of nice getting a good amount of things to talk about, a little bit of variety. We tackled some PC talk. We got some anticipation going for Tokyo Game Show for Resident Evil 8. Got a look at Cyberpunk. And yeah, solid, my opinion. Thank you for watching. Let me know in the comment section below what you're looking forward to. Are you going to get NVIDIA chip? Which one of these are you going to get? Are you looking forward to Resident Evil 8? What do you think about AT&T holding on to its properties? And are you going to get Cyberpunk 2077 when it comes out November 19th? Let me know. All right. Thank you all. Hope you have a good day. Take care. See you next time. PGN signing out. Bye.